Well, I'm glad to announce that we have completed ripping for this year. Now, I will say that I put over 25 hours on that tractor ripping. Let me think here. I got 36, 15, plus 8, whatever that equals. It was over 25 hours of ripping. But we've come to the conclusion that I'll argue this point with just about anybody. For here in Western Kentucky, putting tile and ripping ground is some of the best return on investments that we have found you can do. And that's an investment that we're looking at in the future. Maybe for next year is buying our own tile plow to put on this tractor with the software and the technology. But you know, that's a lot of money. We're talking like 50 grand for something like that. But it's a return on investment type. It's a long story, not to get into it. But now we got this hunk of junk on the back. We hope it's not junk. We hope it works really good. But we got a buddy who's let us borrow this. And no offense to our buddy, but my first impressions was probably to put it back in the weeds where it came from. Because it has sat for a little while, and it's nothing against him, but anytime we borrow stuff, it always breaks and we end up fixing it. At least if it's our stuff that breaks, you know, we have to fix our own stuff versus somebody else's. But this is a ditch plow, I guess is what I'm going to call it. Basically, it's a glorified grader blade point, and it's going to go in and make some ditches for us. Well, I guess we're going to give this thing a shot. We may go 3 feet and decide it's not worth it, or it may work great. We don't know yet, but
we're in the looking and thinking stage.
Yeah.
How to set it.
There's not much going through our head though.
From Central City, Kentucky, the home of True Vine Farms, the one and only Farmer King.
Got it set, so a little bit better. Did a pretty good job. We're lifting it up right here because this is where we cross into the field, so later on we may have to come and dig this out and put a tile in. I think if we could take that thing down about 4 foot deep, we could put a main tile in with that thing. I don't know if we've got anything to pull it, but for what we want it to do, it's the cheapest and best option for right now. Later on, we'll do something different.
I gotta say, I gotta eat my words on this one. This hunk of junk we got on the back of the tractor works pretty dang good. Are you? Crap, you got to be kidding me. Seriously? I was trying to talk to you guys, and I guess I hit the switch, and I just dug a ditch across the middle of the field. You gotta be kidding me. Like, really? Now I gotta fill that thing in. That ain't supposed to be there. Ain't that sweet. Well, that just ruined the mood. It does work great, even on spots you don't want it to. Well, I gotta admit, today's not been a very good day. I was wrong about something. Then I screwed up our ground by dropping the thing in the ground for 100 feet. Which I know I'm pretty good at what I do, but that happens more than you guys think it would. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna send pictures of it to my dad, so that way I can't see the look on his face, like in person, you know. I'll just text it to him. Like, hey, when you're down here tomorrow with the grater blade, you need to fill this mistake in too. You know, something simple like that. That's it for that thing. Maybe our buddy will just let us keep it here on the farm and just put it in the weeds somewhere here, like how we got it out of the weeds at his place. Maybe he'll just let us do that. I mean, it works. What would be better is if you knew you had a set depth and we could go in on the grater blade pieces that throw the dirt out and weld some pieces on there to level the dirt out. That would be an ideal thing for the thing, and probably something we could do, but that's not ours. Maybe I can find one on auction for like 50 bucks or something like that and pick one up. But now we're gonna hop in the semi up there and we're gonna go move remember our flatbed trailer we bought this summer? We're gonna go move them because it's sort of parked in the mud, and I hope to be doing some fall burn down here pretty soon. You guys have not seen him yet. This is a guy, he was pre-named before us. Now I gotta say, this is the first piece of equipment that I bought. See, I hit the bid button, so I bought it and then used his bank account to pay for it.
Yeah, so on when I bid on auction time, I put in a max bid because I get tired of in the last minute it keeps jumping. I watched one the other day, it took almost 25 minutes and it was down to a minute. And so I try to avoid that, but apparently there's a
quick bid button
that he didn't know about.
Well, it was an online on-site auction, and see, so like it's in person, like the auctioneer, you listen to like a live radio station, so you got to bid fast. So this unit was going in our price range of what we wanted. So I went to go hit the bid button thinking it's gonna be like, are you sure? Because I was on the phone with him, and when I hit it, and then it said high bidder and sold, and we were just the last morons to bid on it.
It was at our budget, but would we have bought it? I don't know, but we have it.
Yeah, so everybody meet Bill. This is Bill, the sprayer. Bill is a 1989 or 97, depending on where you look.
It was listed on Tractor House as a 98. And on auction time, it was 97, so.
One or the two. But she's got is it 850 gallon tank?
800.
800 gallon tank with 80-foot booms. And so we're gonna wait till after the first of the year to buy it for tax reasons. But we are gonna deck this thing out with the ag leader auto swath, so that way ag leader will control our boom, and all we're gonna have to do is drive with this thing. But she's got the skinny tires on there. The front tires are almost bald. The back tires got some good tread on them. So the back tires are gonna have to work a little bit of overtime. But we're replacing the spray coop with this thing. So that thing will not start. It's got a wiring issue. And it should spray.
It's all gonna be fixed and for sale.
It's for sale.
But we're gonna fix it.
Yeah, it's on the list. We've owned this before harvest. We just ain't showed you guys yet.
Because we hadn't used it. And we're trying to get it to spray, and imagine it has an issue.
Another reason behind buying this is we're going to wide dropping next year and running 28% instead of using a Rede, we're going a lot more. So with all of our acres, this thing may be spraying 2,000 acres next year total after multiple passes. And the spray coop just ain't cut out for that many acres.
Well, you could if you're full time. It had a full-time tender.
Yeah. All right, so we just got this boom welded back on. So when we bought the sprayer, this boom was all jacked up and needed to be re-welded. So basically, these pieces right here was what was so messed up. So we got the pin put back in. The boom is mounted back to the sprayer now. It is, we may have a little high, but that's all right. So we're gonna get the cylinder put in or mounted. It looks like, oh, actually, it's gonna look like that one over there if you guys can see that far. And then after that, if we get time tomorrow, we may take her out and just put some water in there and see how she works. Oh boy, we got a new toy if you ain't saw already. Are you ready to try out your new present?
Have they met Bill?
No, they've not met Bill.
Yeah.
I purchased this Bill just with somebody else's bank account, but I made sure we got it, you know.
Yeah, this is Bill, our new sprayer.
Yep.
Might ask why we named it Bill. It's already been named Bill. Somebody else did.
Bill's got a leaky cylinder. And we're going to try to figure out how to run Bill because weather permitting, we want to do some fall burn down with Bill.
Well, we want to make sure everything works so that when springtime comes, if we don't spray anything till then, that we're not scratching our heads while this working.
Hey guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope that you guys have enjoyed it. Now, unfortunately, we were unsuccessful in getting our sprayer to spray, but that sucks, but it also doesn't matter because like I said earlier in the video, we're going to deck it all out in ag leader. So everything's going to be ag leader controlled. So with the wiring and the system not spraying now, that don't matter because we're replacing that all with ag leader in the future. So thank you guys for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one. Remember, faith, family, farming.